Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of Smart Counsel for Lunch. I'm attorney Abigail Poole with the law firm of Samuel, Sayward & Baylor in Dedham, Massachusetts. We concentrate our practice in the areas of estate planning, elder law, probate, and trust administration. This week I wanted to spend some time continuing my mini-series here on property. And I want to discuss transferring your home into a revocable living trust. So just to remind you, a revocable living trust is a type of trust where you are the grantor, the creator of the trust. You're also the beneficiary, the owner of any assets that are held in the trust during your lifetime. And you're also the trustee or the manager of those assets. Typically, revocable living trusts are done to avoid probate for any assets that are held in them during your lifetime when you pass away. But there are also a lot of other reasons to do revocable living trusts, and it's a very common tool for people to utilize as part of their estate plan. So a few things to know practically about revocable living trust and transferring your home into a revocable living trust. The first is, how does it actually happen? The way it happens is that you sign a deed that goes from you, held either as a couple or as an individual, and you put on that deed that goes from you to you as trustee of your revocable living trust. And then that document, the deed, is recorded along with what's called a trustee certificate, which is basically a summary of key terms of the trust, and typically also a declaration of homestead. All of that is recorded at the county registry of deeds. It is public record at that point. And so once that's completed, now the house is an asset that funds your revocable living trust. The other thing to know is that will impact or will be shown on your property taxes, your property tax bill. So when you get your property tax bills, all of a sudden you'll see that the property tax bill isn't just coming to you, it's coming to you as trustee of your trust. And so there's a change in name there, but for all intents and purposes, you're still paying those taxes. They are still yours to pay. You're also continuing to pay for any and all expenses associated with your home. So the other thing to know is that you, because of the type of trust this is, you have the power to always transfer your house or the home back out of the revocable trust for any reason. So for example, if you decide that you want to go sell your home, then you can sell it as the trustee of the trust. Any of the sales proceeds, those come to you because you're a beneficiary during your lifetime of the trust. You can use that money to then go buy another house if you'd like, or whatever you would like to do with it. If you needed to, for example, also do a refinance, then a new deed would be recorded, taking the house out of the trust, doing the refinance, and then a new deed to pop it back into the trust. And that can be discussed in a little bit more detail with your attorney at the time. A couple of other things to know. You also want to make sure that once your home is transferred to the trust, that you have appropriate homeowners insurance. So you would actually contact your homeowners insurance company and say, I want to add my trust as an additional insured onto your policy. You will actually remain as one of the insureds individually. That'll stay the same, but you add your trust on there too. Another type of insurance to be aware of is something called an owner's title insurance policy. This is a type of insurance that is purchased when you first buy your home. So it's part of the closing documentation, and you pay it one time. And essentially what this policy is, it is a policy that should there be any sort of lien or encumbrance placed on your property during the time that you're living there, and then you go to sell it, and that lien prevents you from selling it, then the policy is there for you to file a claim to help resolve that issue that's preventing you from selling it so that you can, essentially it's called clear title, and then proceed with selling the property. So those are a few things to know about transferring your home to a revocable living trust. and we'd be happy to speak with you more about that. If you would like to learn more about this topic or other topics regarding estate planning, elder law, probate, trust administration, then please visit our website, or you can always schedule a meeting with one of our attorneys. Thank you very much, and until next time, take care.